This morning, they hurriedly sent a letter of appreciation to Donald Trump. But in that letter, they said something. Donald Trump should kindly stay away from the Biafran and the Nigerian struggle. What's your reaction?
When a stone is dangling, the earth pots where we put water, drinking water in the village, is terrified or becomes afraid. When the stone dangles on top of the chimney, the earth pot becomes afraid. Why so quick? Why are they rotting so quickly like that? Why that kind of quest not to... You see, indirectly, they are inviting Donald Trump into Biafra agitation. Because if it could be this sensitive, if it could be this early, for Nigeria to start shouting down on Donald Trump over Biafra agitation, listen and listen good. Donald Trump is going to take it fully. And the Govt is going to make sure that they discuss Biafra on and on, over and over again in the House of Congress. And that spurs what? Quicker emancipation, emanation of Biafran nation. You see, that is why they brought him down in 2019. You see, that's why they gang up and make sure that Trump did not win the election of 2019 by Muhammad Buhari using our commonwealth, our money, our taxpayers' money, $500 million to sponsor Joe Biden and Obama, election of 2020. I don't really understand where I'm going. So this time around, we've seen it playing out now that Biafra is their major objectives of supporting Joe Biden, old Joe. You see, old Joe cannot do it. Old Joe is weak as a result of ignominy. There are many things old Joe failed to have done, and that is it. It is that brought Kamara, the beautiful black lady, down. Kamara is not winning. Kamara is losing on alarming rates. Trump has gone ahead. Trump is leading.
He has won, actually.
He has actually won the election, the 47th presidential election of the United States of America, and the 45th American president and the 47th American president of our time is going to do what? Stabilize what he started in Israel. Restoration of Jerusalem is going to be 100%. We don't want anybody on that land, that parcel of land, that Jerusalem landmarks. We don't want any foreigner, anybody to infiltrate Jerusalem, any nationality from the evil axis. We don't want Hamas, we don't want Hezbollah, we don't want Lebanese, we don't want Syria, we don't want Iran in Jerusalem anymore. And the Palestinians should stay away from Gaza, West Bank. That is where the promised land God has given our father Abraham is located. And Trump has come to perfect it. The escalation between Russia and Ukraine since 2022 is coming to an end because what? Mr. Truth is back. Trump is Mr. Truth is going to blow the Trump to the high heavens. And the stars, the moons, and the suns are going to be quaking because Mr. Truth is back. He's so blunt, he's so meticulous, it doesn't mince his word. Mr. Truth is back. Ukraine-Russia war is going down gradually. Iraq, Iran, they are checking. Syria is not left out. Yemen is stooling, fidgeting, terrified, over-terrified right now because Mr. Truth is back. Incessant barrages of what? Rocket launch into Israel is going to cease. It's going to stop, and they must stop because Mr. Trump is back. What I'm saying about it, American Election College is there. They are going to give you the accuracy of electoral process, how it went, how it was not manipulated or somehow about to rig out Trump. Because I could see the position where they were thumbprinting, it went viral all over the world, and the thumbprint for Trump, the system is rejecting people's thumbprint because that section is for Trump. And it came to the whole internet that they were about rigging Trump out, but it can't happen. Our electoral college in America is a very, very high, higher and higher than Nigerian judiciary that are over radicalized to bring in wrong and illegitimate administration into our system. America is ruling the world, and the president of America right now is Donald Trump. Donald Trump has won. It's a victory well deserved. Trump has won the election. He is now the 47th American president. He was 45th in the past 4 years ago. Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
So now, the American either 49th president or 48th or 47 is Donald Trump. He's the 47th president of the United States of America.
Maybe they are not aware of the development on the eve of the election in the United States of America, that on the 5th of this month, November, 2024, where the American government, in line with reality on ground, ordered that Biafra news be circulated around Washington environment and America as a whole. The publication about America went viral, was in circulation while the election was going on. So what is anybody trying to bring propaganda? Do they want to tell us that Donald Trump have forgotten how Tinubu and Buhari played a major role in trying to destroy Capitol and destroy Donald Trump the election as at that time? It is time. They have to face the reality. This is not a gay issue. Make man they marry man, make woman they marry woman. Is that the kind of thing Buhari and Tinubu want us to be embracing when they formed APC? So what are you telling? Let them stop pretending. They pretend a lot. That's the truth. It's a reality now. The reality, something we have been seeing how they are going to bring back all those things that happened in the past. How Buhari and Tinubu financed Joe Biden's election is there, and subsequently brought about the issue that has to do with gay marriage. That is not the fact.
You know, there are so many reports in the past that it was Obama who infiltrated the Nigerian election that kicked out Jonathan, and ever since then APC has been a formidable ally with the Democrats.
Of course, now see, he's a captain. This line of Biden or Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, have a Islamic sentiment in them, in their history. So they always play toward that direction. How can Obama be threatening Nigeria with homosexual, gay, man must marry man, and himself, go marry man? It's a wrong thing. And because of that single rejection, Obasanjo lost that, Jonathan lost that election. So I think it's a payback time. Any kind of game. If people are even saying that's one of the reasons why he appointed Bianco Ojukwu, in case things will spill out of hand at the international scene, he might be able to leverage on Ojukwu's exposure, to handle international foreign affairs, to possibly continue to launder his already weakened image. That's the reason why maybe he appointed Bianco Ojukwu in that direction. But the fact is that no matter how you look at it, no matter what he does, we knew that when sometimes Donald Trump was almost killed, he called, and was like, showing a kind of as if he's a human being. My brother, Tinubu is not a human being. Buhari is not a human being. These guys are just incarnates. They don't have anything to offer, as in, the reality on ground. How do you know a leader? Even without being in that position, you will know already that I am against this thing. And now when you eventually get into power, you begin to see all manner of colors about you. Even when he was not president, he rejected anything that has to do with abortion. He rejected anything with lesbian, gay, abortion, so many things that God is against. This one who brought it. So it's victory for humanity. It's victory for peace in the Middle East. It's victory for ceasefire in Ukraine and Russia. It's victory for the emancipation of the black nation. That's the restoration of Biafra. It's victory for Biafra. For Biafra news to be circulating in Washington. But it's not on the day of American election. It's something that you need to understand that, there must be something going on somewhere along the line.
Why Trump seems to have reassured the world that he will restore the peace? Because we will understand clearly that ever since Trump left, there have been so many series of wars. You can see how Iran was funded by Joe Biden to invade Israel. We understand that Biden gave Iran about over $9 billion, and this was the money they used to buy nuclear weapons,
to buy
tunnels,
to
do all manners of atrocity against Israel. And it was just shortly before Trump was about to leave that they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, the return of Donald Trump, does it ignite the hope of the emancipation?
You can see the congressman, the speaker of the whole world, endorsing Biafran Charter. You can see the congressmen, most of them are Jews. Now 70% of the Jews, both in Finland and in the American government house currently now, are Jews. They are connected. In Finland, 50% of them, of the Jews, congressmen in Jews in Finland, have already endorsed Biafra. Here, the Speaker of the United States of America, Mike Johnson, if I can correct with the name, go and find out, has already acknowledged the charter of the Biafra restoration. So, bro, it's not a matter of this. These are what Nnamdi Kanu labored for before the criminality of Tinubu, Buhari played along in a country we believe that Obama came from. It happened in Kenya, and that is where Obama's ancestry is being linked to. So you can see the connection, you can see what is playing around. But thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been resilient, who has taken it as a matter of life or death. And for now, you can see he has become a major source of inspiration in Africa.
So indeed, the victory of Donald Trump is not just a victory for America, but a victory for every nation in this world seeking its own freedom.
Like they always say, the next freedom is Biafra. That's the slogan in America currently now.
And you think Donald Trump is here to?
No, bro, it might not be automatic. Because Donald Trump will not want to do anything that is not properly done. There will be alliances, there will be agreements, and they knew that what is happening in the Middle East, what is happening in Germany, what is happening in UK under Ken Starmer, what is happening elsewhere where Islamism is being rejected. So they know that in Africa, the target of Islamization is Igbo, not even the Yorubas. So they are not in the radar. The Biafrans are the ones that are in the radar, and they are on the table already, because of the enforcement and the resilience of Simon Ekpa in trying to get solidarity from the White House, from the congressmen of the United States of America. And now it looks as if God has done that anyway, because the labor has already paid off. It's going to be easy because the current congressmen in US now already know what is happening, and they are making series of statements, both in picture, in statement, in tweeting, in all ramification. And remember, they have to remove Donald Trump the first time through COVID-19. COVID-19 was a direct attack to remove Donald Trump.
So many propaganda.
You understand? So the thing ran out of control. You can see. If not, we wouldn't be talking about what we are talking. Maybe by now, we would have been breathing a fresh breath, a fresh air, from the land of the rising sun. Hopefully, we are looking at that direction. That the issue that has to do with the Biafra restoration will be championed by by Donald Trump at the UN Security Council meeting, and of course within the powers of the United States of America as the police of the world.
Thank you very much, Mazi Chinedu, for that beautiful submission. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Simon Ekpa jubilates because Donald Trump has vowed to support everybody seeking for their own personal freedom.
Well. To some Igbo clan, let me start from the Igbo side, that they believe Donald Trump coming to power is going to give them automatic cessation, they should buckle up. It's not as easy as they think. Because we saw the regime of Donald Trump for 4 years. He has 4 years. He cannot rule forever. And there are some war. It's not all war. America win. America went to Afghanistan. They pack up. They couldn't win. Who is ruling in Afghanistan now? No. Tell me who's ruling in no, Pakistan. It's not no Afghanistan. Who is ruling there? Taliban.
But their own states.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. America leave their own state for them. That's what I'm trying to tell you, that it's not all war. America win. They pack up. They pack their things because they cannot withstand wasting their soldier unnecessarily.
So are you scared? Are you panicking that
me panicking?
Trump might ensure that
let me tell you. Do you know that I like the future of Nigeria? I want Nigeria to be divided so that everybody will go and answer his father's name. Yoruba will answer their father's name. It will not be like we will have gone far, if not because we are under Nigeria, we will have become Dubai. So if they divide Nigeria, Igbo go and become your Dubai. Yoruba, do whatever you want to do. Aboki, do your own. I'm not thinking I support it, but I want to tell them that they should stop thinking as if achieving that thing is as sweet as masturbation. That somebody will just come because Donald Trump has emerged now. He will just come to Nigeria, defend this country. This is your. It's not as easy as that. That's why I'm telling them they should buckle up. Now that Donald Trump has won, if they want to use his channel, they should buckle up. It's not easy. And I told them that it's not every war America win. I told you example of how they failed in Afghanistan. They couldn't win the battle. They couldn't win the terrorists. They leave that place for them. That is the truth of the matter. Even some of the war that they fight sometimes, even if they win, what they left over is nonsense. Example is Libya. Obama is regretting fighting in Libya because he said only what I'm after is how to fight the war, but what am I going to do after the war? I don't think about it. And the Libya today, they are regretting after the demise of Muammar Gaddafi. So it's not that it's everything that America do is right, or it's every time they fight war, they fight a justified war, or it's every time they fight war, they win the battle. That is my point. That anybody that want to keen to believe that Donald Trump emergency will give Biafra automatic cessation from Nigeria, they should go and think twice and work hard and stand up if they really want to go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For that beautiful piece of submission. Thank you.